I tried Swordfish and I was amazed by how well it performed. Swordfish is a 1 burst weapon till 45 meters and then it's an infinite 2 burst, giving it very good performance at any range as long as we can hit our shots, and we can even defeat sniper rifles at range while using Swordfish. Swordfish can potentially get 1 burst even at long range as long as we aim around the chest area, which will happen when taking head glitch fights, making Swordfish a strong anti-head glitch weapon. Recall is non-existent thanks to our gunsmith, and we only need to aim and shoot, which makes Swordfish easy to use and beginner friendly. And both weapons have amazing bullet spread, and Swordfish is a laser beam. You can cross map on larger maps like Crossfire without any issues. Hipfire spread is accurate, but better to ADS and shoot to maintain accuracy, as both weapons are punishing when we miss shots. And iron sights are usable, but red dot can be used if you want. Mobility stats are decent, not as good as versatile weapons like Craig 6, but it is better than LK24 with the slow build people use. And we get 50 bullets in mag, allowing us to burst 10 times in a row, which is enough to take on 4 people without reloading. But Swordfish has one problem. It is a burst weapon, and burst weapons shoot a bunch of bullets in quick succession, and then there's a long delay before we can shoot again. Swordfish has 200 milliseconds delay between burst and 60 milliseconds delay between each bullet, giving a slow burst time to kill. And if we cannot get the kill in 2 bursts, then we will lose that gunfight even to average players. If we consider average engagement, we get 2 burst kills in close to mid range and 3 bursts at long range. Thus we are looking at 680 milliseconds time to kill, which is on the slow side, and the 3 burst time to kill is over 1 second, which is very slow. And due to this reason, Swordfish may be easy to use, but it is also an aim intensive weapon. But we have to consider one other aspect, and now is a good time to leave a like and comment something nice to help support the video. People do not have 100% accuracy. For good players on phone, their accuracy is around 21 to 23%, so full auto weapons are also going to miss shots, giving some leeway to Swordfish. But since Swordfish is a burst weapon, the moment we press the fire button, all 5 bullets are shot at one place, meaning if we misplace our aim initially, we don't have a chance of correcting it and getting the bullets to hit the enemy, which makes Swordfish very punishing to use, as on full auto weapons we can miss like first 3 bullets but get the rest of bullets to hit the enemy. But on Swordfish we will need to wait for the next burst to get a chance to hit the enemy, making Swordfish a very aim intensive weapon and also very punishing to use. And due to this burst mechanism, it is also challenging to track fast ADS movement like on SMGs. If we don't have good aim, then even average players will defeat us, but if we use meta weapons, then even with average aim we will do well. Why burst weapons have never been meta, and Swordfish will need some kind of buff to be meta worthy. If we consider time to kill as shots to kill, then Swordfish looks a bit better, but on burst weapons the bullets are shot quickly one after another, so wherever the first bullet hits is where the next bullet will tend to hit, why burst time to kill is more realistic. In a nutshell, Swordfish doesn't perform bad in real games, but we need to have good aim and positioning. In my own gameplay, I wasn't trying to be aggressive and mainly held angles and tried to get the kill in the first 2 bursts, and Swordfish did well. But SKS can be used for this playstyle and LK24 if you want a full auto weapon, while Swordfish is at a weird spot. I don't mind recommending it under certain constraints, but usually I won't recommend it. For more analysis and best gunsmith builds, you can join our Discord server. I recommend it to those who have good aim, because if you can get the 2 burst kills consistently, then Swordfish is going to be a competitive weapon. And instead of respawn sniping, you can use Swordfish and focus on 1 bursting, and playing Swordfish like it's a sniper rifle will put you in a proper headspace and help you perform better. While Swordfish can perform good in real games, and it can hold its own against meta weapons, but if and only if you have good aim, why most players won't be able to do well with it. But if you're one of the few, you can dominate with Swordfish, and it suits passive players really well who just want to hold angles and beam at range. And for this playstyle, I will recommend my passive build. The ADS and mobility are slower, but we have more 1 burst range, which helps Swordfish dominate at any range, even against the slow LK24 build. Swordfish is also a good weapon for aim training and learning to build map awareness and positioning, etc. While if you want to be a better player as well as a better aimer, can use Swordfish for practice. And watch next the best guns you should be using in COD Mobile, and I will see you soon. Bye.